Ah yes, the early 2000s. A simpler time, a better time. Music was great. The 6th generation of consoles were dominating everyone's living rooms and the Pokemon craze had taken over every child's Game Boy. Oh boy, were those kids eager to play just about any game they could get their hands on. Why, who could forget such classics as Mario Kart Super Circuit, Dog's Fashion, Avatar Diurted Brent, or Bratz the Movie. Wait a minute, crappy labels, unofficial artwork, foreign languages on North American cartridges, North American cartridges in Australia? Something sinister is definitely at play here. Let's examine the questionable history of fake Game Boy games. First off, let's not get confused with bootlegged or terrible ROM hack games. We're talking about games that are cheap imitations of real, officially licensed Nintendo games. While unofficial multi-carts and unlicensed cartridges have pretty much existed since the dawn of man, fake or reproduction cartridges really only rose into worldwide infamy on the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. These things made their way from China to just about every corner of the globe, and on face value, you might mistake them for real cartridges. However, there are a number of dead giveaways that can make them easy to spot, such as number 1. Different or wrong label artwork. Does that label look like absolute trash? Are you questioning who would use such crappy artwork on their game cartridges? Either of those things could imply that the cartridge is indeed fake. A quick look online for region-specific official cartridge artwork should help. Number 2. Incorrect spelling or wrong language. Use your common sense. For example, if the cartridge is apparently from the USA region, it should definitely not be in German. Number 3. Classification logo and Nintendo seal of quality. Every Game Boy Advance cartridge will have a classification logo as well as a Nintendo seal of quality, which a number of fake cartridges do not have, and a lot of the ones that do are poorly reproduced. Number 4. The physical GBA and Nintendo logo on the back. I haven't personally come across any that don't have the logos, however, you can clearly see that the logos on the fake cartridges look wrong when compared to real ones. Number 5. The model number. AGB 002 is real, whereas AGB 004 is fake. Number 6. Battery inside the cartridge. Using a tri-wing screwdriver, the same one that can be used on various Game Boy consoles, you can open up the cartridge and immediately determine whether it is fake. And number 7. Digits imprinted on the label. If you do not see small digits imprinted like this, then it is guaranteed to be fake. So that's all well and good, but how does that affect the gameplay, one might ask? Well, to answer it simply, once the internal battery dies, game over. The cartridge will lose its ROM and cease to function. There are, however, some official Game Boy cartridges that actually do have small batteries, but these serve as a means to save the game and or run an in-game clock. If you look online, and particularly eBay, you are nearly guaranteed to find some fake cartridges. The Game Boy Advance releases of Pokemon are definitely some of the most fake cartridges around, and with such high popularity, it isn't surprising that people are still buying them. Lots of them. Lots of them. The sellers get away with this because they are in no way stating the cartridges are genuine whatsoever. However, a surprising number of people don't actually know the difference and will happily buy these cheap cartridges. I've seen it many times before where someone is trying to sell a bulk lot of fake cartridges, and even once they are told that they are fake, they just don't believe it. Perhaps they are waiting for someone unsuspecting to take the bait. Well, we've come to the end of my first video. If you've liked what you've seen, maybe subscribe or leave a like. Anyway, you have a nice day and I'll see you next time.